Yo, I had a feeling you'd be awake. Can you hear us all right? Oh, what have I done now? Yeah, man. What a long night, I swear down. Boring. Boring. Dragged. This is the quickest it goes every time I do a live. How did I guess that there'd be the two people that come in? I'm guessing Nostog. Louisa's Louisa's probably still in bed. Nostog's probably having a bacon sandwich. I think it's a bacon sarnie you're having it. I can't eat before I go to bed, mate. I used to be able to, but proper ill now. Yeah, you're green again, Nostog. You remember again, like. I don't know who got them other memberships. I think Slim bought 5 memberships. Ice Chain got one, like he always gets one. I think Vander got one and Nostog 2 more. Have you picked your team yet, Nostog? Louise, you'll have to do one as well. You'll have to do one because Slim's having a breakdown, like, because he's only got 7 people in the league. I've messaged loads of people, like. I bet Nostog's having a sneaky look at my team, like. Blazing the Zoot. Out of order, mate. You know what? Louise will tell you, like, I haven't had a proper joint. I'm not even lying. I think I had a couple of puffs off my son's joint about 2 months ago. It's just too much hassle for us, man. We always green, yeah? Yeah, man. I don't know if I'll be doing a live this weekend. Like, I doubt it. Louise will have me busy. Olympics, man. I've got the Olympics. I've got the Olympics bug. I think the track and field started, didn't it, last night? I think I seen the 800 metres, but we got another 3 goals yesterday. What's the world coming to, man? I'm watching show jumping and getting excited because we won a gold in the show jumping, man. So I'm like shuffling, saying who all the time. Have you heard how bad shuffling is at it now? Have you noticed, Nostog, when you listen to shuffling, if you ever do, he says who after everything, like the way Louise has wrote it there, HEW. Doesn't make any sense at all, like. Just says who, but shuffling's really bad at it, like he says who after absolutely everything, the end of every sentence. He was on Monks last night, wasn't he? That was the only thing, got us through a few hours. Gone through 2 sets of headphones. The ones I've got now, I've only got one thing in. The other one I snapped off. Yeah, it's all been kicking off in Sunderland. It's going to kick off in Middlesbrough. Apparently the meeting, Louise, on Sunday, the meeting at, that museum, Dorman Museum. outside the Albert Park, the meeting there. The only video I've seen from yes, JMU. Oh, you've been up all night, mate, haven't you? Where was I talking to you? I think it was 420. 420's tunes. I don't know where he gets them from, like proper quality tunes. But there was nobody on live last night, was there? Just get a bit of YouTube idiots at about 3 o'clock this morning. Just everyone just being stupid. It's been a bit shit this week, like, hasn't it? YouTube dying. Hey, where's Dan Riley gone? God knows why I thought of Dan Riley, like, but I just thought he came on, didn't he? He does it all the time though, doesn't he? He comes on, hammers YouTube like non-stop for a few weeks, and then just disappears. That was it. I think I'm going to give the edibles a go, like. Have you got any edibles, Nos? Zombo, yeah, there's another one. I heard his name mentioned as well. It's Nostog's best mate, Zombo, like. Zeus hasn't even been on, man. He had the bug last week, didn't he? He was doing lives every day, sometimes 2 lives, and then you don't see him. And I'm off for the next few Saturdays, so for the start of the season, I think the first Borough game's next Saturday, and then the Premiership starts next Friday, 13th, not 13th, 16th. It's Friday. But yeah, I want some edibles, Nostog. Don't tell Louise though. Trying to get some more flavours the other night. Do you know Millsy? I think we all know Millsy, don't we? He just loves giving hash away, doesn't he? So he was on Flavours as paddle the other night, and everyone knows Flavours is like, you can't tell Flavours anything about weed, can you, and hash and that. And Millsy was flashing this big chunk of hash, right? Oh, look, are you gonna? Would you have some? Yeah, man. Yeah, Millsy was flashing this big chunk of like fucking. Oh, he was burning it and everything, showing off, you know, in front of Flavours. Then he says, "Oh, Flavours, put your address in the back chat, and I'll send you some." So Flavours couldn't get his address down quick enough, you know what I mean? So he'd been sat at the letterbox for the last 2 days. That's why we haven't seen Flavours, I think. He's off his head on Millsy's fucking Lebanese hash. Nah, I hate the smell of it now, to be honest. You know what? I think there's a little bit in a bag in the boot. And as soon as I open the boot, it just stinks. Oh, Louise, forget. Did you find a little spring? You know, when I was doing that, you know, the strimmer. I've lost this spring off me strimmer. Our dad fixed it for us, but he thought he'd fixed it, but it wouldn't work. flavour's been banned for a week. Yeah, so there's a spring somewhere at your house, Lou. I've got Flavours' number. Like I'll give him a WhatsApp. Knee spring. I'm gonna have to try and get one from work, like, or it won't work. Man up, did you ever go and apologise to your next door neighbour or what? For waking him up at 1 o'clock in the morning? Are you still talking to him, or does he still think you're nuts? Yeah, I think it will be, because that's the only place it can be. That's got to be on this week. I don't even know what the format is. I can't remember the format. He'd probably given you a wide berth now. He's probably put his house up for sale, hasn't he? Yeah, I'm sure. I don't think it's over 4 rounds. I think it might be 2 rounds, you know. I think Justin Rose won it, didn't he? Playing all right. Justin Rose, like. Tell you what, that weather, Nostog, the weather at the Open in Troon, mate, that weather is, I wouldn't like to live there. Fucking hell. 4 days, right? And 4 totally different, like, the weather just fucked them up, I think, on the 3rd day. But the cream always rises to the top, man. Never apologise. I don't even know who's in there, who's in the golf, mate, to be honest. Yeah, Louise, I said the Nostog says he's going all day in a couple of weeks, right? Man up, you see if you would got this as well. So Nostog's got a bald head, right? Worse than man, like proper billiard ball head he's got, right? So he sent me saying, "No, I'm going to Lanzarote in 3 weeks." So I said, "Make sure you get some new napkins for your head." And he says, "What the fuck are you on about?" I've never seen what the old gadgets back in the day. Put a napkin on the head, right? But what you've got to do is you've got to like twist the corners as well. It's what the old gadgets used to wear back in the day. You know, when they're down the beach. Not so much in Lanzarote, like, you might look a bit daft. When I was in Ibiza, yeah, it was red hot every day. I don't even think I took a hat. Never burned either. Not many people flying about, is there? Yeah. Has anyone been watching Jude? I know Louise watches Jude. I think she's got a spanner in there, right? But fuck me. He's got 2,300 subs, man. He's going live on YouTube like 2 and 3 times a day. But he's just talking the same stuff, man. But he's getting like, he had 100 people in his chat the other day. Yeah, I tell you why I had to laugh. It wasn't tonight. I think it was, what we on now, Friday, Thursday night. Jim Smith's live for 10 hours. He must have drank a bottle of Jack Daniels, and he had mouth charger underneath, mouth charger and Liz. Honestly, man. You know. Man up's alright, man. He's a big fella. Everyone's a bit nuts on here, though, aren't they? Nostog, I'll catch you a bit later, probably. I'll be getting up about. I'll be up at dinner time. I don't know. I don't know what we're doing, like, 'cause it's just starting to rain here now. Saying that, was going home yesterday morning, right? Was absolutely tanking down. Oh, he's Garth. Big up the Garth. Hey, Garth, you missed my last few lives, mate. You would have enjoyed it, actually. Managed to get Gab B on. Gab B jumped up and 420. That's not a bad little panel, is it? Gab B and 420. Yeah, it'll be a football theme for the next few weeks now, like. I'll have to get a new borough top as well. Beanie, love you, Gav. It's not good enough, mate. It's good to get out sunny today, is it? Louise, are you off now for 3 weeks? Or have you got to go to work next week? Honestly, when you said that you'd finished the other day, I didn't realise till I just thought about it. So you're off for 3 weeks? Cap's always causing havoc, innit? Oh, you weren't next week. I thought so. Thought you were, like. 3 weeks off, eh? You wonder what to do with yourself, man? You take the dog out or what? Get the dog down the river, man. Big G. There's not many people about, like, is there? You've just got up like Garth, or you been on? Do you go on any of the American channels and that, like Garth? You won't go out, man. I have to get one of them Macs, one of them doggy Macs. So, have you not seen her, like, JMU? She's always jumping up with us when I'm live. She was on the last live. She's a staffy bully with a bit of staffy in, massive. I think is she nearly 3 now, Louise? She has calmed down a lot, like, honestly, she has, like. I think there's a few, when you're in the next live, when I'm live next, I'll introduce you, mate, which usually makes an appearance, like. It's all kicking off up here in it, Garth, Sunderland. And apparently there's something arranged for middle in the borough tomorrow afternoon. It's all going to kick off. It's all going to kick off in the borough. I've had some inside information. Apparently, is it right that it was a kid who set fire to that police car or something? 11-year-old kid or something. Yes, you calm right down now, like Garth. Shadow, like. Yours is getting on a bit now, isn't it, Garth, your dog, mate? You know, have you noticed though, like, the dogs back in the day, like, we had a dog, and I'm sure he was about 15, 16. Living till they're like 15, 16 these days, man. The ones they're breeding now, like 10. Like my boxer, she was only 8. And but you don't seem to get dogs that live like as long as they used to now. Police station getting torched. I was flicking through YouTube yesterday and found this channel. This fella, I can't remember where he was from, Sheffield or something, and he was just talking to the camera for 5 minutes, and the headline of the title of his video was what's going to happen to this kid, when he goes to prison. And the fella only had 3,000 subs, but he'd had 120,000 views. Yeah, I've seen Jaggy's dog, mate. Oh, Louise, I've had another. Well, I remember. So my sister is ready. She's ready to drop. Yeah, she's ready. She could have a baby any day soon. She knows it's a boy. But she gave us a clue last night about the name. She's not going to tell us the name. But it's only a short name. It's only a short name, and it can be a boy or a girl's name. And I had a brainwave. I think it might be Jessie. Jess. What do you reckon, Jessie? That's a boy and a girl's name, isn't it? People spell your name Garth. Yeah, is yours Garth, Garth? Or it's not Garf, is it? It's Garth, Garth. When you think of the name Garth, you think of like a big muscle man, don't you? Someone who likes throwing like boulders about and that, like American or something. Garth, like a wrestler or something. Yeah, Billy, mate. I didn't think of that. Billy, yeah. It's definitely going to have an I in it. Alex, yeah, Alex is another one, yeah. Jude. Do you know what I mean though, Gav? You used to say like when I used to work in Newcastle, they're all mad up there, and I just remember, when you tightened a bolt too tight or you couldn't get a bolt undone, they used to say like, "Fucking hell, who's tightened this fucking Gav?" There's nobody there, no one working there called Garth. It's Danny G live, is he? Boss Dog is always ripping the piss out of him, like. Oh, it must have been when I got up yesterday. He was live, Danny G, yeah. Mate, he was doing meditation. Nostog, did you see it? I can't believe there's got to be a clip of it a day. He was telling us all how to meditate and that, and like how when he meditates, he imagines him and Tony sat on the beach at Cornwall, and there's just him and her on the beach, and he's just looking out onto the ocean and that, and oh yeah, that was it. He reckons he holds his breath for 90 seconds. That was it. He usually holds his breath. You've got to hold your breath when you meditate, yeah. A minute and a half. Who can hold the breath for a minute and a half? You just try it, man. I thought, that is getting clipped the fuck. Fucking minute and a half. You're dead, aren't you, if you're holding your breath for a minute and a half, man. Fucking hell. I'm going to have a fag. This is why I do these lives, because it absolutely flies over, man. 28 minutes. Yeah, but Boss Dog's always ripping the piss out of Danny G, like. He'll be playing golf today. You know what's pissing me off, though? What's pissing me off, right, is he is actually getting better. I think his last 9 holes, he was only 2 or 3 over. I was like, oh, he's got to fuck up in a minute. Don't know how he does it, man. He does, does he? So is he live now, is he? Yeah, be up cleaning his golf clubs, man, with a toothbrush and that. Be going through his, be meditating for a little bit, holding his breath. Then he'll be ironing all his gear and that. Psyching himself up. I'm going to find out where he's playing today, right? And I'm going to get the scorecard. I'm going to get the layout of the course, right? Each hole. And just like, you know, when he says he's driving the ball 350 yards, yeah? And yeah, he's still 100 yards away from the hole. And it's only a fucking par 3. I don't even comment in there because you can't get away with it, any dodgy comments or anything. I think it was Pandeco. I shared one of his lives, and Pandeco came in, said one thing about his golf shoes, and just got banned. Oh, I might be asleep by 7:30 now. I'm waiting, just man up, I'm waiting for Reacher, Reacher, who's going to fill him in. If he wanted to fight Danny or he wanted to find him, it wouldn't be hard, would it? I'd love that, if Reacher just jumped out of the bush. Just started filling him in. I'd love to do one of them golf things, right? There's no way Louise is walking around the golf course videoing me for 4 hours, like. Not a chance. I'd have to pay the daughter anyway. Do you reckon she'd do it, like, look? I'd have to pay her about 30, she'd probably charge me about 20, 30 quid to walk around the golf course, even if it was sunny. I'd have to get the sweets in there. Louise just wouldn't do it, like. You might do if we got a buggy, though. If I paid for a buggy, I reckon I might go Weatherspoons today, like Weatherspoons for a few cocktails. If the sun's out this afternoon. Dangerous having a Weatherspoons in your... Dangerous having a Weatherspoons anywhere near you, like, isn't it? I think there's a beer on 99 pence a pint. Worthington's. 99 pence a pint. That's ridiculous, man. Hey, Garth, he's now decided he's going to play with a red ball, yeah, all the time, because he said you just can't lose it, right? These red balls, I've seen them. Now, red on green, you don't, red and green, you just don't mix it, do you? But he reckons that he's going to play with this red ball all the time now. I'm absolutely dreading the day, right? Honestly, man, I'm dreading the day, right? If he gets a hole in one while he's live, just imagine, we'll just never... Oh, mate. Fucking never hear the last of it. When he gets a birdie, man, you'd think he's won the fucking Open. There's people on the tee and then all you hear is Danny G, get in! Go on, you bastard! Yeah, man, like all 6 of us. Yeah, if Danny's on now, like, I'm going to, he'll get me through the last hour. I'm going to have to go anyway. Respect everyone. Louise, I'll see you in a bit. Man up. I might do a StreamYard this afternoon if I can. Be a bit of footy talk, but just a bit of everything, you know what I mean? Nostog, have a good kip, Garth, watch what you're doing. What else? That's it, innit? Might have a ghoster as well. I think we've got a ghoster. Yeah, man, respect everyone. I will see you in a bit.